Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are back in Westhill on the Citadel server, hanging out just on the east side of town here in the market, but we are going to be working along the Westhill River here. I think we're going to be working on this farm again, although I'm going to move our little base of operations a lot closer. I think we're going to put it up around here just so we can continue to work on stuff and not have to go all the way down south to get more stuff when we need it. I am streaming a little bit early today. Normally I don't start until 1 o'clock, but it's just after noon my time. There's a big storm coming through Nova Scotia. I knock on wood that we don't lose power. I know several friends that have lost power for a couple hours, but nothing drastic. But we will continue on with our day as if everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, right? Everything will be fine. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's get out there and see what we've got for boxes and see what other stuff we might need. Hi there, welcome in. Yjan, Obu, good to see you. Jody Illyria's here. All right, we have bricks, all of that. I might want to go get some tuff. So we'll pack this up, move it, and then we'll go see what other things in the storage room we might need. Or if I have enough room, it's a little bit tight. Okay. So yeah, we'll just move this down this end. Because if we're going to be working on this, I'd like to have all of my stuff close by. Maybe here? Or maybe closer. Maybe we'll go closer to the other end, just so we have a road to walk on. Sure. Let's do it here. Oh, I can rename this. I should keep this with us. This stuff we can put down though. And go with bones. I don't know how much we're going to need. Well, that we can just put back. I need to get a better grass box because that one's full. Keep that. Coarse dirt. Oh, that's good. Yeah, okay. We should maybe just go put some of this stuff back as we need to. Oh, I did bring the green bins out, okay. Maybe we'll do the wood at the back, so it doesn't get confused with the dirt. I'm thinking about getting into one of those data packs that puts like the symbol of stuff on the shulker box. I know Exumavoid has a really cool video out that goes deeper into that. So I might look into that. What are your thoughts on Minecon and all the upcoming changes? Well, Minecon, they haven't announced any changes because we haven't seen Minecon yet. If you're talking about the changes to the villagers, that's not happening yet. As far as we know, they're just experimental changes. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, then the spawn chunks is the best way to get a deep dive. But like, I play devil's advocate on the spawn chunks sometimes because it's a better conversation. I don't deal with villagers much in Minecraft because I don't like them. I think they're kind of boring. They're annoying to move around. I don't trade with them. We're 6 years into this server, so I don't need anything from them really. So I really don't have a strong opinion on the changes. I think it's smart after all the work that Mojang has put into the overworld in 118 and in Caves and Cliffs that they're suggesting, you know, that players should go and explore more, you know, to get more rewards. I think that they're always trying to do that balance of time in versus reward out, and they're really usually quite good at that. So yeah, coarse dirt. That is not coarse dirt. It's grass. So we'll keep the grass, obviously. Cosmic's backup gear, that can just be renamed. Some of this should just be dumped, though. Those we can put in the boxes. And some of the stuff can be filed away. Some of the stuff, though, is garbage. Sticks. Oh, I don't have any room for sticks. Arrows. I am not as organized as I would like to be on that one wall. Kind of all over the place. String, I think, is in redstone boxes. Yep. Pretty sure the dirt shulker boxes are full. Yep. Maybe what we'll do, since we seem to be going through so much coarse dirt, maybe what we'll do is we'll make some coarse dirt out of that dirt. I'm going to bring the tuff with me, actually. Don't think we need any of the dark stones. Ooh, I'm going to need this box. And do we have, yeah, we've got, all right, should be enough there. be fine. I'll just throw this in here. These torchflower seeds, pitcher pods. I don't think I'm going to need any of those, but I got to remember that I actually have them. Slot PP Camp, hi, good to see you. Welcome back. So yeah, for the deeper trades on the villagers and stuff, I can see it being a pain in the butt for people that are really into villagers. I think the thing for me is where I wish they would complete the thought process of adding those changes to villager trades would be giving players a better way of moving villagers around. There was, oh, I went the wrong way. There was a cool video from Exumavoid that went over something like tempting villagers with emeralds in the same way that a cow will follow you around when you've got wheat in your hand. A villager would follow you around if you've got an emerald in your hand. To make sure that that wasn't overpowered, he was suggesting that it would only be one villager at a time. So somehow the game would say, if Joel is being followed by a villager because he's holding an emerald, then no other villager can join in, which I thought was cool. He also thought that breeding villagers should be a lot more simple. Because of the changes that have happened with iron farms, and now sleeping in iron farms and fear are what drive an iron farm, not necessarily like happy villager breeding and doors and stuff. So because villager breeding is no longer tied to doors, it's tied to beds. I think Exumavoid was saying that he thought you should be able to breed villagers by like just giving 2 villagers bread, you know, in the same way that you breed a cow, you know, which I thought was fair. Oh, I don't have room for seeds in there. Okay, you can stay in there. Dirt landscaping. And tough. All right, let's take a look and see what I need to do here. Yeah, I always have a shulker monster going at some point here and there. So I really like the way that I did the walls on this farm over here. We've got this combination where we've got a lot of mossy stuff, a lot of cracks, a lot of slabs and stairs and things, which I like. And then we've also got this one that has a little bit more wooden fence stuff and some greenery. And I think we've got a little bit of leeway. I think I'd rather I like the combination of colors here, so I think I want to try and freshen it up. So we've got stripped spruce trapdoors, oak fences, and then whatever we want to do for greenery. CBK, welcome in. Oberkorn, welcome back. All right, I'm gonna grab some of those. We are gonna need more Trapdoors. Lots of fences. I might try the azalea leaves in the jungle. I think mangrove might look too thick. We'll see what looks good. And then we'll need all kinds of stone. Maybe I'll leave the walls for now. I'm also going to need cracked, mossy, maybe some regular stone, tough, mossy cobble. This is going to be kind of like a fly by the seat of your pants thing. I don't really have a solid plan. We're just going to have to see how things go. Yeah. We haven't done much with this wall. This wall is just kind of like a quick mix of different things. So that I think is going to be mostly stone, because these things are meant to be more like retaining walls. So I can see those being stone and not having any wood on them, but I thought it would be cool to kind of have along here a little bit more of a breakdown of stuff, especially in areas where we could start to put in some bushes. So like, I don't want to encumber the path there. What I could do is have something like this. Right, and then kind of put that along there. Or just not have it be there at all. Start to kind of just move things around and try to make them look interesting. This is where I wish we had a slightly bigger inventory access, you know? And then when you have corners like this, you can come in and kind of pull things down. And then you can always add like a little overgrowth sometimes. Here I might even want to change that to like a mossy stair if I had one. Oops. See, we've got the room here that we could do some cool stuff like this, where we could kind of connect them in a way. Try to have these little bits where they make sense. So it takes a little bit of doing, but it does start to feel a little nicer. I wonder if maybe, yeah, And do I have shears somewhere? Because I'm going to need to pick some stuff up from time to time. And the inventory is full. Did not take very long. Let's put that away. I don't think I'm going to need the torches. I don't think I'm going to need the scaffolding right now either. All of that will help. See, here I almost want to turn it into a bush. Whoops. Wrong thing. A little bit too dark. Bruno Denoy has a good video about moving villagers. Oh, very cool. Appreciate that. For folks that are wondering, Twitch subs are 30% off for the month of September. It's called Subtember. You can check that out and support your favorite streamer. You will get access to my Discord should you just choose to support me. And you can also do that by going on to Patreon and supporting that way as well. Patreon is the easiest one because, of course, it renews automatically, right? Let's go with regular cobble stairs, maybe. And I feel like along here, we could maybe not have to go full block. We could use like a slab. Help even that out a little bit, make it a little bit more stair-like, a little smoother. Here I'd like to go a little higher. This is where I wish we had cracked slabs. Oh, I didn't bring any cobblestone slabs. I don't have very many, do I? Is that too high there? Kind of feels like the corner should be high, you know? Maybe I'll put it there and then do this. This is what I mean by going around this whole place and texturing it. It's just a very slow technical process. No, you know what? It was better over here. Maybe we'll put just a regular brick here. I guess there should be a spot going up there, shouldn't there? So here, maybe we need to extend this a little bit with a stair or something. After quite some work, I managed to seamlessly change the seed of my survivor world to make exploration fun again while still keeping my builds. That's quite a lot of work. I do some chunk trimming every now and again here on the Citadel, and I appreciate just how long that takes. Do I want to go with like a corner stair? I think I do. I want to knock that back a bit. That still doesn't look right. That's a bit better. This feels strange though. That feels a little bit better. Maybe we'll change this back. And we'll change this. Yeah, okay. This is a good spot for like a wall, so we'll leave that open. Yeah. Missing a dirt stair. I decided not to do dirt stairs. I thought that was kind of pushing the data pack a little bit too far beyond the vanilla feel that I was going for. I didn't finish these. How often did I pop up onto slabs over there? Quite a bit. They overlap quite a bit. Oh, I see what I did. A lot of the time when I was changing from one thickness to the next, using a stair, so I'd use a stair like in this situation, like that, where the full edge would go up against the next block. Just trying not to make a very repeating pattern. I want it to look a little bit more organic if I can. I think that works. Yeah, it's slow going, but it does change it quite a bit, which is nice. We need an extra bit along here, though. A little extra height. And I'm not being precise about these. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I think they should go. You want to have these nice dips, though, so you can see the nice color of the wheat behind everything. Those slabs are the old wood slabs that are still in the game. Yes, the dirt slabs are petrified oak slabs. You cannot just craft it via data pack anymore. No, sorry, you can make it in a crafting data pack, but you can't just get them in creative. You have to use commands, I think, to get them in the game, or use a data pack. They used to be in the creative menu. I kind of wish, I mean, I know that I'm using them as a dirt slab and I would end up having to do something else for that situation, but petrified wood would be really cool if they actually had like gray wood. I know we've got acacia logs, but I like gray planks would be something I would very much like in this game. I'm just going to switch those around. No, I haven't done any texturing on the roads. So I've just been leaving them as they are with just the random texture. I know we're going to run out of these. It's a little bit jarring right away, isn't it? Maybe we'll move that down. It's subtle, but sometimes you can use pressure plates to kind of gradually come down from a slab. It's a little bit of a stretch. So here we've got lots of room to do some more vegetable stuff, and I've been completely forgetting about the fact that I wanted to throw in some extra logs. How did I do that other part over here? I feel like there was a lot more log than there was stone. Agro Ninja 89, thanks very much for the tier 1 sub for month number 2. It's going very well. Appreciate the support. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, lot of wood, a lot of green. So I'm okay with this stuff being stone. But I feel like I want to add a little bit more of that wood stuff as it gets down farther here. That's fine there, but then I want to maybe bring the fence sideways like that. Whoops. Inventory is full. Again, I don't need the hoe, so I can get rid of that. What else do I not need to carry around? Haven't been using the walls just yet. And I don't think I'm going to be using mangrove. I feel like we could look at these wooden pieces as if they're parts of the stone wall that maybe has deteriorated. And so where the stone wall has started to crumble, they've been patching it with wood fences. This is where I wish we had more fence options in the game. Don't have any buttons per se. Little things like this can sometimes help sell an idea. We also have moss carpet that's going to help with the road edge as well. Love the dirt cactus tree in the background. All right, so that was a placeholder. That reminds me, actually, how I gotta remember how to do. There's a way with a slab, I think, that you can force a tall tree, and I think I'd want it maybe just a little bit to the left. Farmer Man, welcome back. I thought if you did a slab there, it would then force the tree to make a big oak tree. I think, anyway. We'll leave that and see what happens. Maybe we'll switch one of these out for a fern. So it doesn't look like too repetitive. Cool. Not too bad, not too bad. And places where pieces are missing, sometimes it's cool to throw like a little bit of crumble. Makes it look like pieces are coming off the wall. Works really well when you've got a piece of coarse dirt that has like the stone cobble textures in it. So what has everybody been doing on their Sunday? Or not Sunday, Saturday. Wow, my brain is fried. I tried to get back into the Dragon Prince today. I was in the mood to watch some cartoons this morning when I was eating breakfast, and I tried to watch the Dragon Prince, The Mystery of Something. I can't remember the subtitle. Stephen ESE and I were talking about it on this Citadel Cafe a couple of weeks ago. And the writing is terrible. It's absolutely directionless. And they force these awful, like, it's a fantasy show. Like, it's about wizards and dragons and adventure and elves and humans and all this stuff. And they're forcing fart jokes. It's terrible. Erebos, I think you're right. I think you're right, Obu. It's Erebos, I think. But yeah, it's really rough. I really don't like it. I had to turn it off. I couldn't even finish the episode. Or I finished the episode, but I paused it a couple of times to just be like, please stop. Did I use many bricks over there? No, it's mostly cracked. How does this feel on the inside? That feels fine. And then we'll maybe put in, not a crack block, here. This is where I got a little bit too carried away, and maybe I should do more wood, having another section that's based off of a wood piece. Or maybe the wood piece should be in the middle. The wood stuff is good for when the wall changes direction. So you got these weird little wonky seams, right? and the wood and the bushes really kind of cover that up. So it makes for a nice transition. Here I had originally thought about using just bushes to create the boundary. So we can go a little higher too. So many different things to remember as you're trying to make things look random, despite them being not random. I got a lot of moss. I'm not too worried about using it and losing it. Feels a little bit strange. Maybe this should be a log. I think maybe like a combination of this kind of stuff would be good. Get some bone meal and see what that looks like. You're doing some farming, like video game farming? Formula 1 qualifying and then taking down a geode in my Minecraft world. So you're watching Formula 1? I have some racing games on Xbox. Like I really like Forza Horizon 5, but Forza Motorsport is coming out, but I don't know how much I like just kind of going around in circles. You know, like I feel like the exploration and the driving around a realized, even though it's fictitious, Mexico is really cool in Forza. What was I looking for? Bone meal. It's starting to feel pretty good. You walk along the road. I'm trying not to forget about the inside here, and I don't want that to feel neglected, you know? No, you know what? That feels pretty good. I think maybe we can get some grass going in here. Moss. feels a little bit repetitive. Maybe we'll stick with the carpet. That's better. Feels really cool now that the wheat is starting to grow up. A lot of our upper tier here has gotten taller. I bet you it looks really cool from across the way. Oh yeah, that's fun. What a difference. Really brightens up this little valley. So I know you can't see what we're doing right now from here, but like even just having that detail visible is going to make a big difference. And then as you walk along on these tiers here, once we make these changes, you'll be able to see them. Same thing with this, changing that from cobblestone to something that looks more important, adding in a proper gate, like that's going to look pretty cool. Hello, says Elder Shots V1. Love the streams. I've been catching up on YouTube. Never would have found you if not for the Sponge Chunks. That's amazing. And also good feedback. Thank you very much for the kind words. I'm glad you listened to the Sponge Chunks. But I need to get out there a little bit more and figure out how to get people to find my stuff. Because I really need to increase the viewers here on Twitch. So right now, the best way to do that is for you folks here in the chat to tell your friends. So if you see a tweet from me, feel free to retweet it. I've also put the stream is live on my Instagram stories, so you can go and check that out and share that around. I'm Joel Duggan on social media. I'm very easy to find. All the links are in the panels below my Twitch chat, but I'm very, very easy to find. SweetSandi let me know that the stream is at 1 hour. I'm ahead of you, SweetSandi. Look at that. We are going to take a short break, folks. I do this once an hour. I step away for 5 or 6 minutes, reheat my coffee, grab a snack. You should too. In this case, grab a snack and a friend and let them know about the stream. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.